My name is Julius. I'm 62 years old, and I'm addicted to balloons.
So hello guys, welcome to the Harry Stevens channel, the channel that pursues originality by stealing other people's content and then rehashing it in a more shitter version, but claiming it as my own. So I was wrapping the old membranes in the old brain on what video to make, and I come across this bloke. So I stumbled across this bloke by purposely searching for it on someone else's YouTube channel, and this individual goes by the name of Julius. Now Julius has got a slight obsession, and you might think, what is that obsession? Probably not thinking that because you've probably seen the title, and I've probably run like a 10-second clip just as the video started to explain the video, but just roll with it. So Julius is obsessed with balloons. I mean obsessed. He has literally got a room full of balloons. And Julius, he does everything with these balloons, as I'm going to show you right now. So as you can see, he's got his room full of balloons. He takes his balloons on walks. He sucks his balloons off. He gives his balloons vitamin D. He prays to his balloons. He just loves balloons. And can you blame the bloke? Balloons are great. They're wonderful. We all love balloons, really. If you've got an obsession with balloons, it's not the weirdest thing, I guess. And Julius, he's pretty switched on. He knows. He's got smelled cells in that, that membrane. He knows what's going on.
Intellectually, I know that balloons are not alive, but sometimes I wonder if it's my love for them that brings them to life.
Is it just me? Right, probably is just me. But does this bloke remind you of Elton John? He's got very Piano Man vibes, I'm going to call him Piano Man John. Actually, that doesn't work. I want to call him Elton Rancher John for the rest of the video. Okay, so I might have to backtrack what I just said. I thought Julius was, on a level ground. He just liked balloons. But he actually thinks they're living. And he thinks that the love he gives to them makes them come alive. Which I guess is kind of true. If you love something enough, is it alive? No, it's not.
Julius has been addicted to balloons for over 5 decades. It started when he was a child as an innocent attraction to the shapes and colours. Now Julius has filled his home with over 50,000 balloons. So
just in case you missed that, right, I'm just filling you in. Julius here, he's got 50,000 balloons in his gaff, right?
I love all balloons, but I do have my favourites.
Okay, right, he's an unreasonable man, okay? We all love balloons. We all have our favourite type of balloon. I swear there's only one type of balloon. But, we all got a favourite colour, alright? So, he's up there, okay? He's sane, alright? He's just got an obsession. We've all got obsessions.
I like the crystal clear, the transparent. It's like a soap bubble, you can see through it. I've got the long ones, the round ones, but my favorite is the spherical ones. Why? I don't know. I guess it's like a guy that prefers blondes or brunettes,
But as Julius saying, we all have our preferences, okay? It's kind of weird that he's associated with attraction to a female, to balloons, but I'm sure there's nothing sinister going on behind here, okay? He just likes balloons, guys, alright? Calm the fuck down.
This is my balloon sanctuary. I have magenta.
He has magenta, also known as red.
Purple, yellow.
Yellow, also known as yellow.
Blue, red, and clear.
Right, okay, looks like we're just listing colours of balloons at this point, but we'll keep going.
And wherever I have a white one, I don't have many white ones, but I try to put the white ones in there, like there's a white one over there.
Right, okay, so if he has a clear balloon, he doesn't put a white balloon next to it, because that's sort of like bland. Okay, alright. Incredibly dull, this bit of information, but we keep going.
And then I got some orange.
Orange, also known as orange.
And yellow.
And yellow, we've already said yellow.
And green.
Oh, and green, okay, another colour.
I try to alternate it to keep all the colours, of the rainbow in there.
See, he has a system. He likes to alternate the colours by the colour of the rainbow. Okay? He's not a complete lunatic, alright, guys? Okay? He's got a system, alright?
One of my favourite balloons is the weather balloon.
What the fuck's a weather balloon? Oh, actually, it's alright. I know what a weather balloon is. Just works it out. It's a balloon that measures the weather. Yeah?
It's very delicate and soft and smooth. It's probably one of the softest balloons I've got.
Okay, it's kind of getting a bit, I don't know, sexual. I hope this isn't going to take a sinister tone.
For me, it's the bigger the better. Of course.
To be fair, I think that's a message we can all live by. The bigger the better.
I can't get, an 8-foot balloon in this room, so I settled for the 5-foot.
Yeah, fair enough. If you've got an 8-foot balloon in your house, it might, people might start asking questions. But 5 foot, nothing, mate. It's like having a kitchen counter, innit? It's normal.
I sleep in my balloon room every night.
Very sinister, wasn't it, when he went into that room and turned the light off? I could actually feel the fear in the balloon's helium heart.
When I wake up in the morning, it's like being in balloon heaven.
When he wakes up in the morning, it's like being in balloon heaven. Okay, right. This is weird, isn't it? It's getting weird. I'm not sure when I'm liking this now. Can we stop? Should we just end it here before it gets disgusting? Yeah? Okay.
But Julius's obsession with balloons goes beyond shapes and colours.
My love for balloons, it's also a sexual love.
Of course it is. Okay, good night, guys. Right, see you. Of course it is. We all know it was going there, don't we? We know when we clicked on the video. We didn't want to click on this video, but we're here now. Okay, and now we know fucking Elton Rancher John loves shagging balloons.
When I see a beautiful balloon, my heart starts to flutter.
What is that face he's pulling? I didn't want to see that. I did not want to see his fucking balloon cum face, but there we go. Oh yes, let's roll that again. Lovely. Nice bit of balloon action for the family there.
And I get aroused. I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch. That way it can take a lot of abuse.
The video started off, I've got an obsession for balloons. I like their shapes and colour. And now it's got to the point where he gets a 12-inch balloon, he blows it up to 11-inch, because then the balloon can take some form of abuse.
I'm holding one, hugging it. I'll kiss it, and it's like being in heaven. I mean, don't you like to hug and kiss a woman that you love?
Alright, Julius. Okay, mate. Right, this is where we're going to have to start drawing lines in the sand, okay? At first, alright, I was on your side a little bit. You then go and start shagging your balloons, okay? This is when my associations with you start to drift a little bit. And then you throw a reference point in, you hug and kiss your partner, or your girlfriend. Why can't you hug and kiss balloons? That is actually mental. You can't make a reference point like that, mate, okay? That's not normal, okay? If you're hugging and shagging your partner, fucking good on ya. Hugging and shagging balloons, mate, that's when the sirens start going, alright? Can we stop? Can we stop the vid? This is so awkward. I didn't want to see him fondle a balloon. I really didn't. Luna is a nickname for people with a sexual fetish for balloons. Lunatic, mate, alright, absolutely. You're off your rocker, mate. You are the definition of a bloody Luna. Mate, you're gone. You're gone. Stop shagging balloons, lad.
There's lots of people out there that feel the same way as I do about balloons. But
do we have to see this? I didn't really want to see someone's crusty foot rub against a balloon. I didn't.
There's two groups of the lunar group. You got the poppers that get aroused by popping balloons.
I'm sorry, are we categorising people who have sex with balloons now? Is that where we've got to in society, okay? Is there an actual term for people who shag balloons, okay? I didn't know if that was just a joke, Luna, alright? But I think they're being serious, okay? So we've got two categories, right? The first category, if you missed it, is people who like popping their balloons.
And you got your non-poppers.
And then you got your nipple fiddlers, the non-poppers, who love to on the balloons.
I'm a non-popper.
Didn't want to know that. Did not want to know that.
Julius's addiction to balloons started when he was hospitalised at just 4 years old.
So hopefully, at this point of the video, we're going to find out why Julius is a non-popping balloon shagger.
My mother come to visit one time and she gave me a real nice blue balloon.
Right, okay, so he was in hospital. His mother come along and gave him a balloon. Why was he in hospital? Maybe a balloon pushed him off a bridge. Maybe he saw the clown from It, who famously walked around with a red balloon, ripped off his brother's arm, and this is the kid who survived in It, the clown film. And he hates balloons because of the clown.
But that night, the nurse grabbed it and I heard the balloon pop.
Okay, so that is a bit of a strange action from a nurse. I don't know why she would come in and burst a 4-year-old boy's balloon while he was, I'd assume, injured. That is kind of strange, but does that explain for shagging balloons? I don't know. I wouldn't have said yes.
So after she left, I just cried myself to sleep.
See, at this point, right, if he went around and said he was like murdering nurses, okay, or shagging nurses, right, had a fetish with nurses, okay, this story would make sense, okay, but not with balloons. What did the balloon do? The balloon was just in the room. It didn't do anything. The nurse came in and popped it. He was injured. The balloon had no reference whatsoever. None. Julius, mate, I'm trying to help you out here, lad, but honestly, I just can't.
Since then, the sound of a balloon popping devastates Julius,
Just starts crying.
and he even rescues balloons he believes to be in danger.
I'm sorry? He rescues balloons that he feels are in danger.
I'll go to car dealerships and do what I call a balloon rescue.
So if you've ever seen those, shows that run in the middle of the day called like Save My Dog SAS or, Rehome My Chihuahua, those sort of shows go out and rescue like stray animals. I guess he's doing the same, but he's rescuing balloons. The only difference between those shows is the people go out and they're rescuing animals, okay, that's one difference. The second difference is that when they rescue the animal, they give them a better life. They then don't take the animal home and shag it.
When they set them out early in the morning, they're really beautiful. And as the sun bakes on them, they get really dull.
So he goes to car dealerships, they put the balloons out, and old Elton Rancher John steps in. He comes and saves them, and then he takes them back to his room and shags them. Imagine if you're working in a car dealership and you had to deal with Elton Rancher John every day. Put the balloons out, you look out 5 minutes later, they're fucking gone again. They can't.
Misshapen. I feel, like I give them a second chance at life.
So I'm going to step into the deep, dark realms of Elton Rancher John here, okay? Say the balloons were being abused, right, and they did have feelings, okay? If you stepped in and took the balloons away from the abuse, but then when you took them home you carried on abusing them, that's not saving them from the abuse. That's just giving them abuse in a different destination.
But Julius doesn't share his extreme love for balloons with many people.
Well, that's good. That is something good to come out of the video, to be fair.
The only people that know him is my family. My wife thinks it's strange.
I'm sorry, what? He has a wife? Okay, I actually can't believe, right? I've watched many a lunatic, right? I've seen many a lunatic, right? And they live with their partners, okay? And I can sort of get over it. This guy, I honestly would have believed he had no family whatsoever. I honestly thought he was in his house alone shagging balloons. He has a family. In this house, he has 50,000 balloons, a wife, himself. Oh my god. What?
The fact that he feels like he has to keep it a secret definitely points that there is a problem.
Yeah, there is a problem. He's shagging balloons. You're right there, mate. You're bang on.
I see nothing wrong with loving balloons. It's not hurting anybody. It's not dangerous.
He says it's not dangerous, but if your next door neighbour had 50,000 balloons in his house and you could hear him shagging them every night, I would feel in danger.
And I have no desire to change.
And that is terrible news for balloons everywhere.
Today, his nephew, who's also an addiction counsellor, wants to confront the issue and convince Julius to see a therapist.
Okay, so we now got to the part of the video. We've broken down Elton Rancher John. We understand what he's all about, okay? He loves balloons, he loves shagging it. He's a disturbed individual. But now he's going to have a nice, tense, very awkward conversation with his nephew, who's a counsellor, and he's going to try and break down why his uncle is the top shagger in the balloon community.
I've heard through the family a little talk about your balloons.
In other words, I've heard through the family that you've got 50,000 balloons in your house and you're shagging them.
At your balloon room.
So what kind of questions do you have?
Why are you shagging balloons?
What do you get out of your balloons emotionally?
Helium.
When I inflate them, it seems like they come to life for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That is very sinister, don't you think? Right, okay, if he saw the balloons as just sort of like a bit of rubber, which they are, right, it wouldn't be okay, but I wouldn't be like, oh god, this guy's dangerous. But the fact that when he shags them, he thinks they're alive and he enjoys abusing them, that is disturbed, that is worrying, okay? That is mental.
I heard that there was some physical attachment to these balloons.
Yeah, he has sex with them. Yeah, we've been over this. Yeah. He does have a physical attachment with the balloons because he inserts his penis into said balloons.
Maybe sexually?
There's sexual overtones to it.
Sexual overtones, in other words, he shags them.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it that gives you that sense? Is it a smell or a feel?
It's all of it. It's all of it. It's the feel, the smell,
The looks.
the looks, and I don't want to go any further into that.
Good, good. I'm pleased. Shall we end the video now? Okay. This is a very, very strange conversation to be having with your nephew, isn't it? It is, it is. I don't enjoy talking about my sex life, even to the person I'm having sex with, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't want to be having this conversation with my nephew. Okay, if I was into some weird shit, okay, which we're not disclosing on camera, but if I was, the last person I'd want to go over it with is a family member, okay, especially if my addiction was banging 50,000 balloons.
Do you ever think that maybe there's something wrong?
Nope.
No, okay, fair enough, just carry on shagging.
You know,
Yes.
nothing.
He doesn't see anything wrong with it, does he? He just doesn't care. He doesn't care. Yeah, I've got 50,000 balloons in my room. Yes, I'm just spaffing all over them left, right, and centre, but you know, I don't care.
And I've got some that's over 40 years old.
Really?
God, I can only imagine the fucking cum stains you're gonna find on those bad boys. I bet they're fucking rusty.
I don't have a problem.
Right, right.
So why be concerned?
Because it's weird. Mate, Julius, Elton Rancher John, whatever name you want to go by, Balloon Top Shagger, alright? There is some reason to be concerned, okay? If your family's going around your house and you've got 50,000 balloons there, which are some of them are rusting for the obvious reasons, okay? There's cause for concern. There is.
Everybody's trying to make me think like I got a problem. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Give it up.
That's what the police will be saying to him when they smash down his door and his penis is halfway into a 5-inch balloon. Give it up. That was such a shit joke.
Would you be willing to go and talk to somebody?
What do you think he's going to say here? Do you think he's going to, you know, say, okay, yeah, let's go and do it? Do you think? I don't think he is.
Okay.
Sorry, did you just say okay? We should have done this years ago. We should have done this 40 years ago. Fuck it. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Has no one actually offered him this before? He's like, I thought it was going to be like, oh, no, go away, mate. But he's like, okay, yeah, I will go see help because I'm, you know, disturbed. Fair enough, fair enough. I thought Elton Rancher John was going to have none of it, okay? I thought Piano Man was going to be spaffing all over the place, all over the balloons. But no, he's up for it. He's up for some counselling. Fair play.
I've seen a psychologist before, and about the only thing he said to me is, well, you're not hurting anybody, so why worry about it?
To me, it doesn't sound like you saw the best psychologist there, to be honest. If you walk in, he lays on his couch for like 30 seconds, like, oh yeah, I have sex with balloons. A lot of psychologists would be like, okay, you know, where did this all begin? This guy's, mate, you're not hurting anyone. Yeah, let's go down the fucking boozer, mate. Yeah.
I see nothing wrong with loving balloons, and I'm going to continue to love balloons because that's what makes me happy.
Fair enough. And you've always got to do what makes you happy. If it's, I don't know, getting your dream job, being in a relationship, recording YouTube videos at the age of 24, or spaffing over balloons, okay? Do what makes you happy, guys. That's the message from today's video. Do what makes you happy, okay? Unless that thing that makes you happy is extremely illegal or has serious sinister undertones.